This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Selling a little or a lot? Do your thing however you cha-ching with Shopify, the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. Get a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/offer23.
'Tis the season to shine with H&M. Discover the holiday collection and find fashionable pieces for your wardrobe or for under the tree. Get inspired and dazzle with this year's glam. From tuxedo styles, bow detailed pieces, impressive prints, and more. From unforgettable looks to unforgettable gifts. With fashion finds to home decor, find it all at H&M. Treat your loved ones and yourself this season. Shop in-store or at hm.com.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Now then, you bunch of scallywags, listen up. This is Alex from the podcast you're currently listening to, and I'm here to say we need your help. We want to make our piratical adventures simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas, so we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our very own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry, though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our own coffers. I wouldn't dream of it. All of the money we raise, we want to plough right back into the show so that we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of your favourite hero and where all of our adventures began. You'll be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath, which we publish monthly. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made, totally unique and totally organic piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look for Roll Britannia on patreon.com. Or even easier, just follow the links on our social media and let us navigate the way for you. We have a range of different tiers depending on what you can afford to contribute. And we certainly wouldn't want anybody spending money on something that they couldn't afford. So whatever you can give, we at the show really, really appreciate it. We wouldn't have gotten anywhere without our amazing band of loyal followers. So with your help and support, you, yes, you, can make the show even better. And if you don't feel like Patreon's for you, you can rest assured that the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday, as usual, absolutely free.
Previously on Roll Britannia. Hello, boys. We must continue to chase the pieces of 8. You have a heading. This ship was not the only one bearing this message. Go and find the item. Don't fuck it up.
To the Valkyrie.
Captain, I think we're coming up to it.
Are you sure that's the right place?
According to this bit of paper, yeah.
Keth, what can you see?
There's a small beach, Malrus, with some ruins and a really thick jungle.
Anyone come in?
There's something here, lads. I could sense it.
Is it that tree?
What on earth is that?
Keth, put it down.
It's just a cockwomble. Look, he's adorable, but they're an absolute nightmare to live with.
Keth, get rid of that cockwomble. I'm going to stick it in the bottle. Stand back.
As you're stood there, another cockwomble just falls out of a tree.
I'm going to carry the cockwomble until we need a distraction.
You reach a sharp turn in the track. There's a sort of ancient-looking archway.
Guys, what's those squiggles on that?
Come on this way. Casper said it's all fine. We're going through this direction.
I thought his name was Willie.
Yeah, that's the cockwomble, Keth.
There's a tree blocking your path slightly.
Lads, I think we should probably stay on the path.
Derek, what has happened?
I don't know.
You look really pale.
You see something emerging. As you get closer, you see it's a huge stone obelisk.
I just want to find the thing and get off the fucking island.
The compass spins round and whirls, and from round the bend comes shuffling 2 dishevelled, looking figures.
We need to hit these guys from range, and quick. Something's horribly wrong with them. They're not going down.
I'm going to turn undead, holding out my yo-yo in front of me.
From the axle of this yo-yo bursts a divine light, and these two figures burst into holy flame.
Fuck me, Malrus. That was cool.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Last time we played, some of you were completely smashed. And
by some of you...
one of you was completely smashed.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know what about.
You'd forgotten that a jungle wasn't a beach.
Yep.
Forgotten the name of your best friend, the kwombles.
Yep.
Willie or Kevin or...
Yep. You'd forgotten that kwombles were inherently useless and unhelpful.
He literally just kept...
He was adorable. He can go first.
But Malrus had remembered he was a cleric, and has an ability to completely obliterate undead things. So yay.
Yeah.
And he did just that against these shambling wights that were attacking him.
That's what they were then, whites.
Yes.
Yeah,
what is a white?
Malrus hates.
A white is one of these things.
He's massively against the whites.
Yes.
Yeah. If
One of these
you're
things.
white, you hate
They look
white.
horrible.
They are terrifying.
A bit like,
A bit like a zombie, but a bit more
white.
Yeah,
so we're
very
talking
White
White Walkers from Game of Thrones.
Less eat your brains and more stab you to death.
Yeah, definitely a White Walker from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So good news.
Already one from the Milton Keynes era.
They've all switched off.
They're not awake anyway.
They don't have jobs.
I mean, you might as well just keep digging into Coventry, because they switched off a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've upset all of Birmingham.
That's why we're safe here.
Yes.
In an undisclosed location.
Solihull.
Just outside.
Just near the big Tesco.
Yeah.
You're doing an Airbnb ad here, Paul.
No? Although, if they do want to sponsor us.
Yes, true.
We're open to it.
100%.
Wherever you are, we like it.
We're as open as your front door was to us.
Now,
Random person whose house we wandered into.
I hope this is an Airbnb and we haven't just broken and entered.
Wrong address completely.
You didn't have to smash the glass on the way in, did you?
I'll replace the plane.
Did you use the foot? Or did you use a key safe?
I use my shoulder.
Here's the classic Keth door opening technique.
They're just not here. Well, they're tied up upstairs.
To be fair, I now do have thieves' tools. So.
Tom did get here first.
So, you were at a fork in the road, and from the right had come these shambling wights that you destroyed with your religion. And to the left is the direction your compass of desire, or whatever it is called, had directed you. What do you do?
Malrus.
Gonna go left, because I don't want to go down there, because there might be more of them.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and you don't know that many yo-yo tricks.
No, I don't.
Let's go left then.
Following you,
Yep.
Captain?
Absolutely. I would like to stay where I was at the back of the party.
Okay.
Same order.
You head off down this fork, and you feel it sort of gradually curving to your left as it sort of spreads through the jungle. And gradually you feel the trees starting to thin slightly, but the path begins to narrow.
Oh, what a lovely beach.
This looks lovely here. There's so much sand. All these trees are really in the way, though.
And Jeff has a concussion for some reason. And
coconuts keep falling from all of these trees on this beach.
Clonk.
How far back's the fork in the road?
Oh, I mean,
Just send me the other way.
like 10 minutes walk.
There was that obelisk there, wasn't there?
There was an
chaps?
obelisk there.
Should we go back and check that out?
You couldn't have said this 10 minutes ago.
Well, I forgot. I was a bit dazed from
Coconut
all the
falls.
fucking amazing
None of you guys pointed it out.
I was busy shooting things.
We're following the captain.
Well, the captain says let's turn back.
Fuck. All right. I'm following Malrus.
Just in case we've missed something.
I got nowhere else to be.
Okay, let's do it.
Derek now.
So you about turn?
We do that, like, I don't know how we'd actually do it, but Derek somehow joins the back of the cop, like...
Do you sort of go really thin and just sort of shuffle past him? And, oh, pardon me, excuse me. Don't mind me. Yeah, you go first.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, are you pleased to see me? Somehow you end up at the back of the line again, and you walk for another sort of 10 minutes, and you make your way back to the obelisk.
Can I roll perception on what it looks like? Is there any details in it?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
Can I? Yeah, I'd also like to... investigation. What is that?
That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Natural 20. Your perception check tells you it is an obelisk. How's your investigation check go?
I only rolled a 6 plus 11.
It's an obelisk with some writing on, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. Does it look? Is it 11 enough to tell me whether that looks the same as the writing we saw on the art?
To your eye, it looks similar.
Okay. This looks like
no one can read it.
This looks similar to that archway thing.
I'm going to
Malrus?
pick up a stone off the floor and just throw it at the obelisk, just in case it does anything.
Okay. Is this the investigation technique of the team this season?
Classic Derek move. Toy everything on,
I don't know whether if it's magical. I don't really want to touch it with my hand. I mean, Jeff's got his fucking glove back, so I guess he could touch it.
I don't know if I want to touch it with my glove, because last time I touched something with my glove, we nearly lost the glove, and that's more important to me than the hand, clearly.
I just thought,
Don't do that again.
Let's throw a stone.
Okay, roll to hit.
Keth's just going to be watching for any enemies.
To me than the hand.
He'd rather have it stapled to his arm.
The glove's been useful.
A 13, yeah, you hit an obelisk with a rock.
Cool.
Clang.
So
it's not made of metal.
Malrus.
Thunk.
Malrus, you wanted us to walk all the way back here just so you could do that.
No, I just want to see if we've missed anything important.
We've just basically, Malrus has power tripped, walked us all the way back here to throw a rock at this. If you turn us round now, Malrus.
Yeah, let's go back the other way. Come on, right up the left one again. Let's go.
So you all shuffle past Derek again.
Sorry, excuse me. So I'm in the way here. I should just stand to the side.
I tried. But... You know, it's the same writing as before. None of us know what it is, so...
Yeah. I mean...
You were just checking for rearguard enemies, weren't you, Malrus?
Oh, well.
Make sure the enemy hadn't backfilled in behind us. I like it.
Yes.
And disguise themselves as an obelisk.
There could have been a load of them horrible...
You check behind it?
Thrown a stone in and just fucked off again. Please tell me we've done more investigation than just a lot of stone and gone, yep, it's an obelisk. Right, let's go back, lads.
What colour and stuff? So I'll wait for James to recover. Behind.
Like 10 heads just pop out from the side.
It's just a load of people.
Like, he won't look behind here.
It's the house of the kwombles.
30 kwombles piled on each other in the shape of an obelisk behind the obelisk hiding from us. I thought they were going to become like pouring out like scarabs. So like,
Oh, I just imagine them like children trying to get into a movie that they're not allowed to see, like in a big trench coat.
Massive trench coat with 30 kwombles on each other's shoulders. We're just an obelisk. Can we have one ticket, please?
we're walking.
It's not even an obelisk. One ticket, please, my good man. One grown-up to another grown-up.
We're walking around. We're walking around investigating the obelisk, and they're just moving to the opposite side.
Just shuffling around. We're broken, James. So,
he's dying.
Is there an obelisk of kwombles behind the stone obelisk?
Roll for obelisk of kwombles.
Oh, that's not fun. That's only
one
a
of my
9.
favourite things.
Oh, there's no obelisk of kwombles, unfortunately.
Roll for obelisk of kwombles.
That was. I'm half tempted to use my inspiration just to try and re-roll it.
You know the lead singer of kwombles, obelisk.
What was the other? There was Monstrous
Sacred
Sex
Flame.
Ghost.
Monstrous Sex Ghost is our band.
Yeah. Right.
So there's no kwomble obelisk. Fine.
No,
just a
there's not.
standard, regular, boring obelisk.
There was a little pile of kwomble poos there, though.
in the shape of an obelisk.
A little tiny obelisk-shaped pile of kwomble poos.
They've made a mini replica next to it out of their own shit. This is the kwomble obelisk.
That's all they know
The kwombelisk.
The kwombolist. Captain, what do you want to do?
What? Sorry, just quickly.
I'm just looking at this poo, Malrus.
What colour and stuff is the obelisk?
It's
Like,
the poo.
what colour's the stone? Is it sort of like a marbled type thing? Is it rough?
It's jet black.
Same questions, but about the poo. Is it marbled? Is it rough?
It's full of roughage.
Yeah.
And jet black?
No. White, like an old dog.
It's got a white bit on the top. Yeah.
Smells awful.
And so
and that's the
Was
weed.
the archway jet black as well?
the archway was jet black.
Yeah.
It was, yes. But the archway looked a little bit more crumbled down.
Yeah, a little bit older.
Oh right. Okay.
See, if we hadn't have come back, we wouldn't have figured this out.
We wouldn't have known what colour it was.
Well, see, it's capable
Or
of
whether
being
if it
hit
was
by
the
a
same
stone,
colour as the archway.
and it's black.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And there's not a massive tower of kwombles hiding behind it, but there are 4 stood in front of it.
I'm behind it. I'm poking the poo.
I'm going back up to the path to the left.
Okay.
Are you trying to get your steps in, Malrus? Fucking hell.
Yes.
Come on, Malrus.
Go on then, let's go.
Yeah, just following Captain basically around this island. Like some shit tour guide. And on your left,
And
we're
there
going to
is
do a
my flag.
180 and head back the fucking way we
Swinging
came.
his yo-yo around his head.
Like a tour guide.
If you follow me, I will take you back to where we came from.
And on this day, mere minutes ago, 4 fucking bellends.
This is the island of the cockwomble.
We're home, lads. We're home.
Okay. So you make your way back down the path to whence you'd come mere moments before. And as I said, the jungle starts to thin, but the path doesn't actually open up. It narrows, in fact, and the cliffs on either side draw in and they become closer and closer until it is only wide enough for one abreast.
Right.
You're in
Is
effectively a sort of chasm.
Is your compass still? Where's it pointed at the moment, Malrus?
I'll get out the compass and look at it. I suppose you need to roll another d20.
I'll just move all my dice out the way so I can get.
So all the trees have melted away, and now we're just...
You're going to have rock on there on both sides.
A chasm.
This,
Rock angle.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but this is a very good
Seems-
place for a trap.
Yes.
Very good place for an
how tall?
ambush.
How
I
tall
don't
is
think
it?
we should be placing
Very
traps.
high.
Can we not just
Very
get
high.
past
You're
it,
in like
Eric?
a fissure.
That's what I'd do. Let them come to me.
The compass continues to point you ahead.
We need to get through as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
We can't defend ourselves.
Can we all?
I send the cockwomble.
Can
It's
we?
inherently useless.
Like not straight away,
Might
but
trigger any traps.
not.
Just let him
Shove
wander
him in front
first.
of Malrus.
Yeah, just let him wander first. In front
I was
of
just
us.
going to say, like, can we prepare to just like go invisible if we need to? Not that it will help us much because we will literally be moving in a straight line between 2 pieces of rock. But oh fuck, I got a bad feeling. Always.
Malrus, do you want me to go in front?
I think
with
I
the
hate
biggest
something.
weapon.
It's the Johnson taste.
But they are reasonably priced, Eric. That's what you get for buying discounted nuts.
Oh, sorry, Tom.
Can I use my pocket omniscope again?
Yeah.
I guess I just need to roll, don't I?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
What does it do?
Oh, how many feet above us are the ledges of this? Like,
Many.
rock? Many.
Man, it's a very high cliff now.
Oh.
It's not like 10.
And are we going down?
No, you feel like you're continuing on a thing, but the land has sort of risen up around you.
Weird. Okay.
Okay, that is an 11. Probably not any help.
You can see that there are lots of cliffs about.
Yeah.
There's lots of cliffs about, lads.
You still right to go in front, Malrus?
Really?
What do we put the musket up around?
How far apart are the walls?
Maybe 2 feet.
So
You really are sort of
one at a
worried
time,
about
single
that's all.
file.
Yeah,
We can only bring
single
one
file.
weapon in front of us.
Yeah, you can definitely touch both walls.
Can we might be able to shimmy up or something.
But
I was just thinking of like jumping from wall to wall, but it's actually not that far apart.
That's really high.
Yeah. True.
that's straight ahead. That looks a lot easier than up.
Yeah.
You've got a point.
Fine, you never would let me have any fun.
Well, you can climb it if you want, Derek. I just feel like it's a long way around.
No. It was just an idea. Just me being silly.
Oh, God, he's gone on his strop. Derek marches off ahead.
I was just wondering if I could send out my little mate if we're all concerned. Derek having a little hissy fit.
No, I'd just rather get through this as quickly as possible.
You're going to leg it? All right.
No. Well, move with speed, but like, if we put him in front of us, then... And he, like, you know, sets fire to it or knocks over a dresser on the way through.
I didn't mean Willie, I meant Casper. I thought I'd send Casper out.
Are they not the same thing?
No, Derek. Willie's this thing and this is Casper.
Don does his fly.
As you're having this discussion, Jeff, have you got a bag on your back?
I don't think I do.
You've not got a bag of any kind?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm just
What are you carrying all your stuff in?
I don't really have a lot of stuff with me. I just have like my cape on me, and then all my other stuff is sort of in pockets because they're all like my fucket bucket. I figured I would probably left on the Valkyrie.
It was being used as a toilet last time, actually.
Yeah,
yes, it was.
But other than that, they're basically just jewellery. I've essentially got jewellery, either they're bracelets, brooches, or slap bracelet wrists, or capes. So most of it's on my person, really.
Nice. Okay. In that case, Jeff, as you set off, you feel something sliding off your back.
My cape's coming loose. Derek, can you sort out my cape?
Sorry, I'm at the back. What do I see?
You see that the strings that tie the cape to Jeff's shoulders or neck region look like they've been chewed.
Yeah.
And you look down and you see the kwombles there chewing a little bit of string.
Fucking hell! This. Right.
It looks adorable, though.
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I'm going to put the handle of the wizard sleeve on one of the walls, and I'm just going to shove the kwomble inside. And then
What is
take
going
it
to
back
happen
off
to the wizard sleeve?
Well, fuck it.
Oh dear.
All that nice new furniture.
Well.
Do you remember that bit where I said that they've got a habit of starting fires?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh no! You open the door next time and just be like a fireball will just come.
It's just a charred mess.
I'm actually sort of embracing the minimalist burn down look this year. Very in fashion.
Oh, he's going for the insurance claim. Very good, very good.
It was a cockwomble officer.
You've been after that refit for a while, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm thinking of getting a kitchen island put in.
You haven't read your policy properly. There's a kwomble clause.
Oh, fuck. There's always a kwomble clause.
But we need to keep moving through this. We can't stay here.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we're very exposed.
As I'm at the front.
Have you genuinely put the kwomble in the wizard's sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, fine.
Yeah. There's too much furniture in there anyway. You can't break everything.
I mean, I dare him to. I bet he couldn't break everything in the wizard's sleeve and set it all on fire.
Why is James writing so many notes about that?
We should put those dice down.
I'm going to carry on forward.
Yeah. And also I'm going to pick up his cape and give it back to him.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
Yeah.
I'll be almost leaning over the top of you with musket out.
I mean, to be fair, you could quite easily aim over Malrus's head. He is considerably shorter than you.
So you'd just see like the tip of the muzzle of the musket
Careful,
just
Keth.
above his head.
Careful.
It's fine.
Watch my head.
Like a weird metallic proboscis over your head.
A shooty trunk.
So you continue through this chasm, and
Or chasm. Sorry.
Or chasm.
Who's having a what?
So you continue through this chasm, and it's very quiet down here.
It's always very quiet.
And then you're not doing it right.
Jeff.
Even the sounds of the jungle seem muted down here. All you can hear is the echoes of your own footsteps as Keth continues to step on all of the twigs.
Oh yeah, because it's still failing that.
And kicking every pebble.
Shut up, Keth.
He's just humming. Where do you get that drum from?
Just bashing a tambourine, you know.
He's got like
one-man band.
Put the kazoo away.
Drum, bang, drum, bang.
God, those farts are getting better.
It's my trombone.
Oh, it's tuneful.
Don't get too excited.
Roll Constitution, everyone behind him. Roll Constitution save.
We're all behind you, aren't we? Oh, natural 20. It's fine.
Well done. Famously, anosmic deals fine with the farts.
Even though I'm actually has a really good sense of smell, it's that I know Keth.
Yeah,
and
you're used to his particular brand.
I can see that face sort of smirk as he sort of is about to release it. You see him lean, slide, and Jeff's like, no, grabs his nose, knows what's coming.
Marigold suppresses all fart smells.
With a 13, you're all right, but it's you definitely are disgusted by it.
I also know his brand. They've got a reputation to maintain.
Air biscuit, sorry.
He does echo around the chasm as well. The duck quacks, but that doesn't echo.
Air biscuit. Oh, stop from air biscuit. I'm trying not to joke.
We already had 2 people die in this podcast, and it's like half an hour.
Yeah, it's true. Not even.
Yeah.
So, you continue through this chasm of quietness and echoes, and gradually, the path starts to widen slightly. The cliffs stay as high as ever, but now the path is widening to maybe 6 feet across. And ahead of you, a long way down this chasm that has straightened out, you can see that the wall of the cliff to your left sort of curves round across. This could be a dead end, or it could mean the path moves around to the right. You don't know from here.
Keep moving.
Can I roll a stealth check, please? Just sort of like keep closer to the wall side.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, if we're rolling stealth checks, I may as well.
Does that mean I can re-roll mine now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 24.
24 is very stealthy.
Yeah, I got plus 12 to my stealth.
Please don't fail this one again.
20.
Not natural. Not natural.
20 is very stealthy.
That's a 19.
19 is also very stealthy.
I have to roll a disadvantage. Oh, I got a 2 and a 3.
But your team is let down again by a clunky half-orc.
But I get plus 7 to stealth. So an 8.
An 8. Yes, your team is let down again by a clunky half-orc.
Oh, no. He somehow managed to pick up like one of those metal drawing pins in the bottom of his shoe, and he's just scraping it along the stone as we go down.
Oh. Rolled terribly, even with that. Yeah, I get disadvantage to the scale mails. On a 2 and a 3, that's ridiculous.
So, you are walking through this slightly wider bit of the chasm. You're about halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Can you all please roll a perception check?
12. Another 2. So that's 8.
17.
Natural 1.
Oh, you roll.
I think some of that fart got in my eyes.
I'm not feeling great either.
Yeah, you're fucking telling me. Jesus.
Derek, you think you hear something behind you.
Oh, fuck.
The rest of you hear something above.
Jeff
It's
looks
behind
up.
us, lad.
Just going to look up.
You hear the sound of... That sounds like rock on rock.
Ooh.
It sounds like a grinding, crumbling sound, and then a rumbling noise.
Lads, we need to run. We need to run.
We need to move.
Yep. Okay.
Jeff wants to just grab hold of Derek and just throw him using his dwarf tossing bracelet 15 feet ahead, just sort of
Has to be willing.
Go.
No, I'm not willing. I'd rather stay back because I can.
Fair enough.
I can use my bonus action to dash.
Oh, I thought we all had that.
As in, I can. But the thing is, I can use my bonus action to dash, and I can also then switch places with people. So if I'm last, I can make up the time,
and you could switch.
Not bad, actually. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, go on then.
Like a leapfrog.
Toss me.
Jeff and Derek having this conversation. Just let me do it, Derek.
Fuck it. You've convinced me.
Just launches him 15 feet forward.
Whee! Okay. You run forward. You get thrown forward. And
we're all still legging it behind him.
Yeah. You're all running after him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you throw him 15 feet forward and then leg it.
Yeah.
We're still ready. It's just to give him. He's just 15 feet ahead of us now.
Yeah, and but I'm also so I am cunning action. So yeah, I'm dashing super.
You're going to use all your action to run super fast, which is good. But Unfortunately, the noise that you heard wasn't something falling on you. The noise that you heard was something falling towards you.
Like an Indiana Jones boulder type thing.
It's funny that you say that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah,
because that is exactly what appears to be happening right now.
Derek!
Coming towards you from the far end of the chasm, where it looked like the path sort of maybe moved round to the right, or maybe the path ended, you can see a descending, oddly spherical boulder rolling down the side of the cliff face in your direction.
If we're fast enough,
We're fast enough. We should.
Can we get underneath it and then it rolls on behind us? Would that work? Would the physics of that work for you?
Oh, lads, I've got it. I've got it immediately. Wizard sleeve. Hop in, let it roll past.
But the fire. Okay, fine.
Fuck it.
The cockwomble just wanders out.
We ain't got time.
Yeah, in quick.
As you open the door, the cockwomble strolls out.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
And
shift change.
You step inside, and the place is in bedlam. The Chesterfields have been slashed. All the bottles are somehow broken. The bar is on fire. The wallpaper is peeled.
Now this
The fruit
is
machine is just spitting money.
Now this is a bloody pub.
And someone's drawn a moustache on your oil painting.
I don't even know who that fucking guy is. So...
I didn't even know he could use a pen.
I thought we were going to go, that's it!
Quick in! Didn't have to touch the jukebox though.
Despite the decor decisions, Derek, it's still much safer than this boulder.
Yeah, but it can't all be Neil Diamond.
I'm going to leap in as well.
Yeah, somehow he has changed every song in the jukebox to Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond did Sweet Caroline. Records.
Yeah, every single
song is Sweet Caroline.
Don't know how
no matter what button you press, it's Sweet Caroline.
The cockwomble and a fucking vinyl press in his back pocket.
No, you took mine. I don't know why I keep so many copies of that fucking song around.
300 copies of it just in there. Every button. 1, Neil Diamond. 2, Neil Diamond. 3.
I thought I could use them as big coasters. Right, so we all in the sleeve now?
Yeah. You dive in, you shut the door behind you, and as you turn back to view the crowd, the cockwomble's just in there with you.
I was going to say, is Willie outside? We just leave Willie outside.
It's weird. You saw him stroll out, but somehow he's in there with you now.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was getting crushed by a boulder.
Just hear a...
Just smeared.
It's just a red smear when you walk outside.
I hoped he was getting crushed by a boulder.
Yeah. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that, Willie.
I'm just going to stroke my Willie.
Okay, cool.
I'm sitting next to you in real life.
Yeah, but I'm not sat here with a cockwomble on my lap in real life.
Somehow these jokes are grosser in real life.
Yeah.
We have to put clothes on when we record. That's the rules.
And keep them on.
Only from the waist up, though.
Yeah. He's just not used to having to wear things from the waist down. Normally it's normally elbows up, isn't it? You know,
cursed social conventions.
But not what you'd expect.
The socks are fine. It's just where you're wearing them.
And how many do you have on?
So what happens?
You're in the wizard's sleeve that is slightly dishevelled now.
Right, lads. We're stopping here for a short rest.
Yeah.
Or do you want to just crack on with it?
Oh, the bad news is that all the beer's been somewhat replaced with shandy for no reason.
No.
It just seems to all have been mixed with lemonade for reasons.
I hate cockwombles. Look what it's done. I don't mind the fire and the ripping and the shredding and the Neil Diamond, but ruining the beer.
I'm going to just point to the open wine fridge and the big bucket, and he goes, he's tried to make his own rosé.
The wine fridge is full of red wine, which is really annoying. The white wine's just on the side.
He's done that thing where you just put... where you apparently make rosé by pouring red
and white together. That's what I was going after, yeah.
Why is he still in here? It's on your leg, Jeff.
Oh, look, it's a Sauvignon Pinot Noir.
Such a middle-class joke.
Right?
Do you have a short rest?
White and red
How many hit
mixed.
points do you think a cockwomble has?
Well, Malrus. Look,
Does it seem
is,
like you're wanted in here, Willie?
The thing is, look, all are welcome in the wizard's sleeve, but this guy's a fucking dickhead. This guy's a cockwomble.
He's a real
wow,
cockwomble.
actually, that's why they call them that. Okay. Malrus, look, my fear is we attack him and then he like turns into a giant monster or something like that.
Probably.
Innit?
Can we just
Don't
abandon
attack
him?
Willie.
I think. Yeah, well, just let him come with us. He seems to be sort of like.
Can Jeff open the door
for
to
some
the wizard's
bizarrery.
sleeve and just sort of like usher Willie out, as if to say like, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you here. So he just sort of ushers Willie out the door.
Yeah. You do that.
Sound.
Has the boulder gone past?
As you shut the door,
I'd hope
you usher him out and you just hear...
Willie, it's not safe in here.
There you go. Problem solved.
Remember, lads, we've still got one in the bowl.
We were looking at a bowl of charge.
How many hours have we got left?
I don't know.
How many hours did you roll for it yesterday? Do you remember?
12, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 12 hours,
fair.
yeah.
Is it like when Final Destination, man, you see them like stepping out into the street and then a bus like...
Straight away.
Just as Jeff closed the door going, he'll be safe out there. You just see him...
Half your face just gets pasted with blood.
So what happens?
Jeff?
How is James feeling this morning?
Bad news.
Oh, are you going to beat my Willie?
Well, I wasn't going to, but that sort of invitation is hard to refuse. There's a sound like steak being hit with a hammer and one of those big bits of, you know, those giant packets of bubble wrap, the ones that are like little parcels of air.
Yeah.
When you stand on them, they make a really loud pop. Yeah, there's that noise followed by a...
Does it sound like a big water balloon hitting the floor?
Yeah, combined with an extremely loud rumbling noise that suddenly gets very loud and then slowly gets a lot quieter. Pedro! We're going to move on and get those snacks sorted out. They'll be here any minute. Oh, God! You are here. Well, no time to lose then. Onwards with the all-important moment with the Master. So, let's do the most important thing first. And the most important thing of all is to say thank you so much for being here with us and sharing in our maritime mayhem. Your support means so much, all of us with the Roll Britannia crew. And it's fantastic to have you aboard with us again. Wait, oh no, get down! That's a random celebrity shout-out! Well, it seems that the ventriloquist Nina Conti has gotten wind of the show and wants to use some of the Buccaneers as part of her act. Well, Nina, I've spoken to the chaps and they're all politely declining, but if you did... but they did suggest Pedro as the new dummy, which I personally would be delighted with. Speak of the devil, there you are, boy! Well, we were talking about you. Not to you, Pedro. Don't worry about it. It was nothing bad. Yes, I might even have found a job for you. You think you're overworked already? Yeah. You're barely here as it is. Now, give me that scroll and shoo, parrot, shoo. So, this week's shout-out goes to Damien Malone, who sent us a great message on Facebook. Thank you so much for getting in touch with us, Damien. We are really glad that our daft adventures are helping to brighten up those night shifts. Now, if you want a shout-out of your own, then don't panic. We don't ask a lot of you. If you want one, there's no grueling quests, dangerous battles, or terrifying monsters. Just look for us on social media. A quick search on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. You'll find us in the work of a moment. We're always up for a natter and answering questions, but we're still learning ourselves, so don't be shy and get involved. Roll Britannia has partnered up with the Dice Dungeon, the UK's metal D&D dice specialists. Home to a huge selection of our favourite metal dice, their goal is to make truly stunning metal dice easily accessible to D&D players around the world. And with worldwide shipping and a range of colours of both metal and resin dice, the Dice Dungeon has the perfect set of dice for your table. And what's even better is that if you use the code ROLLBRIT, that's ROLLBRIT, you'll receive an amazing 10% off every product in the store. So, head on over to thedicedungeon.co.uk, check out their amazing range of dice, and when you find a set that you like, remember to use promo code ROLLBRIT to get 10% off. Now, if you're really enjoying the show and you want to give us a little bit back, then why not do something brilliant for us and give a Roll Britannia a shiny 5-star review, eh? It only takes a couple of minutes of your time, and there's lots of places to do it, whether that's iTunes, Spotify, Podchaser, however else you like to listen. Maybe there's a star rating system there. It'd be great. It really, really is helpful, and it helps us to get the word out about us. It's very easy to do, and we'd really, really appreciate it. And of course, you know the drill. Smash that all-important subscribe button, otherwise I'll have you cleaning out Jeff's cabin, and let's face it, it's worse than a teenager's bedroom in there. Just ew. Well, that's enough wisdom from me. You've got an adventure to be getting on with, and that swash isn't going to buckle itself, so off with you. Go! Whoa, before you go, here's a message from our sponsor, Manscaped. Now, spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped have the best tools for some spring cleaning in your pants. Trust me, your confidence will be blooming like the flowers that are coming up this spring. Time to clear out that winter bush and join the other 4 million men who trust Manscaped. Use code ROLLBRIT, that's ROLLBRIT, to get an amazing 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Now, before this product was with me, you know, the only options were razors or scissors. And as you can imagine, scissors come with their own perils. And, well, razors are meant for your face, and if you try and use your partner's one, then that just ends up in a discussion you don't want to have. So, this product, well, it's saved me, if you will. I tried it out, and it's incredible. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So, Manscaped are the global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming and have forever changed the grooming game with their amazing Performance Package 4.0. Now, inside this ball care bundle, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, and the Performance Boxer briefs, and, if that's not good enough, a travel bag to hold your goodies. The shed, if you will. The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer is a pube assassin. Whatcha? That is waterproof and equipped with an LED light. So you bet it's a major key to the new shower routine. This elite trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. Although your balls may look like punching bags, don't treat them like one. Care. From their proprietary skin-safe technology. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever met someone who finds nose hairs attractive? The Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps to reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate nose and ear holes. And you need those ear holes for listening to podcasts, so look after them. The Crop Preserver is an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturiser, and my gods, is it good! It will soon start to get hot outside, and this is crucial so your balls stop sticking to your leg, because nobody wants that. You'll also find the Crop Reviver, which is a spray-on toner for your balls, and if you don't know what that is, chaps, well, let me just... I won't go into the details, but I'll tell you this. It's incredibly refreshing and delightful. It will keep you smelling fresh down there, just like spring flowers. Complete your grooming game this spring with the new refined cologne signature scent by Manscaped. This stuff is legit, and you'll be smelling like royalty. If you purchase now, you'll receive 2 free gifts, the Performance Boxer briefs and a Shed travel bag. Smell and feel good this spring. Get that 20% off and free shipping with code ROLLBRIT, that's ROLLBRIT, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. It's time to throw out your old hygiene habits and upgrade your life.
Well, that solved that problem then, lads.
Yeah.
Jeff sort of
rest
staring.
in peace, Willie, I guess. Come on, lads.
Just by the front door, just staring inside, having just listened to this all.
He can't bear himself to look at it.
Yeah, not wanting to turn around and reopen the door because he thought he was saving this little cockwomble, and he's actually just massacred him.
Come on, Jeff.
I don't want to go.
That was really cold. I can't believe he did that. Vicious, but excellent.
Oh, lovely. So the weather's clearing up quite nicely. We've got a job to get on with. Come on, Jeff.
I'm going to leave the wizard's sleeve and carry him in the direction.
No one put the fires out in the wizard's sleeve. We're just going to...
No, I'm going to leave it on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bar's just on fire. It's fine.
I'm going to have to employ you to get rid of those cats, Jeff. That was Excellent. Really like you were very competitive.
I like how you made it look like an accident. Plausible deniability, Jeff. Plausible deniability. That's what it's all about.
A single tear just rolls down Jeff's face.
Does he see the boulder rolling away and there's like this one red smear just as it goes round?
Just leaving a print like a stamp as it goes down the hill.
Yeah, exactly that. Okay, so you're back. Are you all back in the chasm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take the handle with me.
It's got a bit of blood splatter on it now.
Let's wipe that off. That's not uncommon for the wizard's sleeve, to be honest. But
cool.
Not again.
Well, this all turned out brilliantly.
It did.
So yeah.
Don't worry, Jeff. I've still got one in a bottle.
Yeah, we can. If you fancy killing another one, we've always got one.
I know it's not your Willy, but we've got a backup Willy.
We've got a spare Willy.
Playing with your Willy's not the same, though, Malrus.
You just wait until his Willy goes splat.
I didn't think it'd do it that quickly. Normally, it takes long.
It's just because this tunnel's so tight.
That's what happens when you put a cockwomble in a tight chasm. It goes splat.
Oh, chasm.
Oh my god.
So I'm walking down the chasm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's been a bit of a very giggly episode.
Let's try and get somewhere.
We've all started this day far too giddy.
Yeah.
All we've done is walk down some rocks so far.
Massacred a poor innocent creature.
Remember those animals you successfully saved last night? You've just killed them all.
Well, you killed one.
We only saved one.
One so far.
There's no we.
It's all Jeff.
Yeah, you pushed him outside.
I'm trying to save him from you murderous bastards. We should kick him out of this pub. Oh my god, you should get out of this pub. That's going to scar me. I can't believe that.
Imagine if you're in a pub with somebody and you're like, yeah, you want to take this outside? You take it outside and they just get pasted by a massive boulder.
But for me, it's more like you're in the pub with your mate and then you hear a couple of guys at the bar go, we're going to beat the shit out of your mate. Yeah. And then you're like, mate, you should probably leave. And as he walks out, he gets hit by a bus. Yeah. It's like, I really thought I was trying to help you save your life. Yeah. You've been massacred.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
So what do we see now out in the chasm?
I don't know. Guts.
Just fucking rocks, all right, Tom.
Give me a break, bro.
I had a whole boulder theme.
You tell me you didn't plan for this, James. You didn't envisage this.
So many penis jokes.
How could you foresee a cockwomble attack by a boulder?
They go together. Balls and cockwombles.
Ironically,
you call something a cockwomble, you're going to get some penis jokes.
As the boulder's rolling down the hill, does that mean the cockwomble is overground and then underground and then overground and it's wobbling free?
Things that the everyday folk left behind, like this massive boulder.
Like this smear on the pavement.
Oh my god. Right. Okay.
It's like you want to smash your penis quota.
Get out of the day. It's the first step.
Oh.
There we go.
So,
out of our system.
You're in this chasm again, and are you continuing down the path in the direction the boulder came from?
Yes. Are we turning around, Malrus, and going back?
Yeah. You want to go check out that boulder again?
Got to follow that boulder.
We forgot to look behind it.
Jeff wants to say a few words.
Jeff's just going to be very quiet now, for once.
Oh, right. You head off down the path, and when you get closer to the bit that the boulders rolled down, you see the path does in fact turn to your right. Quite a sharp sort of almost switchback. You see that the cliffs to your right form a sort of peninsula of cliff faces. As the path, as you stand at sort of the apex of this turn, you can see down both channels of the path. They sort of form this sort of cliff face in the middle. That is what you see.
What do you think, Captain?
Let's get the compass out again.
I think probably, yeah. We've been following it so far, and it's never led us astray.
Roll again, haven't I?
Roll again.
Nav check.
The compass points at Jeff.
What?
Can I roll again? I don't want Jeff.
It thinks you do.
It must be malfunctioning. We're stuck in some really, really high care.
Signal's really bad, though.
Does he still have blood and gore on his face?
What, Jeff?
Yeah. From the cockwomble getting annihilated.
I think he was inside when it happened.
Yeah, the door was closing, so it would have been like a bit of a spray, but
yeah,
not a massive amount.
But does he still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've not cleaned everything.
Why do you want Jeff? Why do you want him so bad? Lads, are we sure we're not here to...
Well, you come from the right side.
Not
the path continues round. It's sort of like a U-turn sort of thing.
I don't know.
Let's just keep following the path.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just thinking
See how this rides out.
Maybe we bring a cockwomble back with us.
Just we've got one in a bottle and we've got one standing there covered in blood.
Bonus.
Pow! Fired.
Jeff sort of looks behind him and then,
Hang on, wait.
Why is it pointing to Jeff?
The boulder went that way. Is Jeff's behind me? Right?
The boulder went in the direction you've already come from.
And that's the way Jeff is?
Yeah.
But we've already been down there.
But the compass is pointing there now. So, and we've been following it this far. So if we're going to continue on the way that we intend to go, we need to keep following the compass, not necessarily keep following the path.
But otherwise, it would have just pointed at the cockwomble every single time.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah.
Can we not find out who pushed a big boulder over my mate?
Which has got to be the end of this path.
What if someone else pushes another big boulder down?
We'll just do the same again.
That's fine. Yeah.
I haven't got any more cockwombles to sacrifice.
You haven't got any more, mate.
At the bottom of where the big boulder fell down.
You are, yes.
We'll go check it.
Go up.
Yeah, we'll go check out where it comes.
Well, it's up a sort of almost vertical cliff face. It's just not vertical, so the boulder had something to roll down. But it is.
Would you say
you wouldn't walk up it? You would definitely
feet?
Scale it.
You'd have to scale. Okay.
Is it less than 15 feet?
It's considerably more than 15 feet.
Derek,
I forgot to pick up some more climbing gear before I left, so I'm sort of.
I think we should just follow the path. Keep going.
Yeah.
I think we should follow the compass.
Captain.
I don't care what we go.
So Jeff wants to investigate where the boulder came from.
Yeah.
Keth wants to follow the path, and Derek wants to follow the compass.
Roll initiative.
Is the following the path? Is that where the boulders come from?
No,
it came down.
Boulders came from above.
Yeah.
Above from goes around from behind.
So imagine that you've walked down this path, and at the end of this path, there's a sort of almost U-turn, a sort of U-shaped turn, and the path continues back almost in the same direction,
So
but
like
sort
a
of parallel.
hairpin
Yeah,
kind of-
sort of hairpin turn.
Yeah.
And at the apex of
Still
this
going
turn,
upwards?
it's just continuing.
Okay.
And at the apex of this turn, on the outside of the corner, basically like that.
Okay, that's
the
where
boulder has sort of rolled down the cliff face on that side. Yeah.
Yes, I still want to follow the compass.
There.
I think following the boulders, mate. That slope. And look, I know you really liked him. He was a bit of a tosser, if I'm going to be honest with you. But you really liked him, so that's fair enough. You know, friend of a friend and whatever. But scaling that cliff, I don't.
That's fair. I just don't want anyone else throwing more
No,
boulders at us.
I know. I think
it was. And
should we go take a peek at what's behind the curve in the cavern? And then, if there's nothing there and we can't see anything clear at the path ahead,
or it just looks like the path keeps going on
we'll
forever.
go back and follow the direction which the boulder went.
Yeah, I think.
And follow the compass.
Dust it for
Following the
fingerprints.
compass. Yeah. Dust it for covered in blood. Dust it for fingerprints. Something clearly happened here.
What are we doing then, boys?
I'm going to follow Malrus.
Follow the captain.
Yeah.
You're going
just to sort of, I guess, point to my drawing. Just to sort of there, just so we can see where.
Okay, yeah, you
round
sort
the
of
corner.
Take a bit of a stroll around the corner, just to have a look down the path, and you can see the path sort of winds off through the valley of cliffs, the sort of gully, chasm. You can see it just sort of
unfolds.
Yeah.
Is the compass still pointing at Jeff, or because we've just switched back?
Still pointing. I'm guessing.
It's pointing at Jeff.
So behind.
Jeff.
If I walk back,
it's pointing at Jeff.
Can you go and stand?
Okay.
Stand in front of me, Jeff.
Jeff does so.
It's still pointing at Jeff.
Just walk
Jeff.
around me, and I'm just sort of just going to stay still.
It's continuing to point at Jeff.
Just hop in the wizard sleeve for a second.
Oh,
sorry.
There's a lot going on.
We're not gonna be all dead because of a boulder when you come out.
Okay.
I mean, you might.
That was the last lines. Roll Britannia.
They all rolled new characters.
Jeff opens the door from the wizard's sleeve and he starts his new adventure. So
the Jeff podcast.
Look, Jeff, we're just fine, and then we get hit when we're about to come out.
It's that same thing that just as he's closing the door, thinking, everyone will be fine. He sees that. Not again.
Good, we'll pack up then. We'll go home.
That was a good weekend, guys.
Jeff
does so.
What happens when he gets into the wizard's sleeve?
The compass goes a bit crazy because doesn't quite know where it is.
Cockwomble blood?
Possibly.
Might be, but unless he just wants dead cockwombles.
Nobody likes a dead cockwomble.
The only thing that's changed with Jeff,
limp there, doing nothing.
The only thing
get out the cockwomble that's in the bottle.
Okay, you do that.
And I guess, can I see if the compass tracks that cockwomble?
Jeff, just stay in there for a second.
You want to try a new search with your compass?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
To be fair, we actually don't know what he rolled previously for the thing.
It could just be messing us up.
It's pointing at the cockwomble.
But I don't want.
And then it points at Derek. Then it points at Keth. Then it points at you.
Oh dear. I think we're going in circles, lads.
I think the compass is. I think we should just follow the path then.
Okay, yeah, fuck
that
it.
compass is fucked.
Fuck it. Jeff, you can come out now. Don't worry, we're all fine.
Sheepishly opens the door and
To see a new cockwomble.
Willie! You're not Willie.
No, his name's Dick.
Sorry, Rich.
Richard Womble.
Richard Womble. Professor R. Womble.
Yeah.
It's very official.
Please, Mr. Cockwomble was my father. Call me Dick. Call me Dick.
Okay. I mean, what are we taking this cockwomble with us?
Yep.
I'm not. It's out.
Back in the bottle. Do we need it?
Jeff, are you collecting?
If it's not going back in the bottle, Jeff would like to collect it back up like a
You let
koala.
Jeff have it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Jeff, you scoop up this
I'm not interested in
cockwomble.
keeping it in the bottle.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Cool.
It
Something
pees
to
on
think
you a little
about.
bit.
I'm used to it.
Do you want to keep following the path?
Derek's a lot more
Better
used
than
to
the
it
last
now.
thing.
A little less fuss, I think.
It's not like a big wee, just like a little excited wee.
Oh, that's fine. I'm
Marking his
happy
territory.
about that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for switching to go in front of Malrus.
Okay.
And
I mean,
Cam.
it's not so narrow that it's single file along this path.
Okay.
You can walk
Okay,
maybe
cool,
two
cool,
abreast if you wanted.
We go side by side, hand in hand.
If you want to hold hands, you can hold hands.
I would like to make a perception check just to see if I can see any movement, figures, anything like that.
You're looking for movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of,
Enemies.
natural 6. It's not great. 8 total.
You don't see any people.
Not rolling well today at all.
No, you don't see any people.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, please.
I rolled a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just see if there's any sort of markings along the chasm wall?
No, there is not.
No?
It's just rock.
Okay.
Rough rock. It's a
Hard
chasm.
Let's continue then.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm happy to follow your lead, Keth. I'm just keeping an eye out.
Cool. You make your way along this path then.
Okay, cool.
And you're travelling for quite some time now. This is quite a windy path. You feel like you follow this path for a couple of hours now.
Is there any plant life still left around? Or is it
No, it
just
is just
sheer
rock.
There's not even like weeds growing through
No,
the cracks. or
it's
anything?
absolute rock, and it feels like you're in a bit of a labyrinth of
Wow.
rock here.
I
There's
fucking hate this.
lots of twisty turns, and you feel
So
like you're going
ugly.
back and forth on yourself quite a lot.
Classic
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah, I'm much more of a sort of glam rock. 80s. That obelisk was awesome.
That was a hard rock.
You're actually here for such a long time that
So
the
hard,
light
like
starts
metal.
to fade. So you weren't receiving a lot of light at the bottom of this chasm anyway, but now it feels like the day is getting away from you. You're really starting to. It's starting to become into the evening now. It's starting to fade away, and just as you're thinking, what the hell are we going to do if it gets dark? Are we going to be able to see? What are we going to do? Bearing in mind that you've been awake since you've been awake since quite early because you were at sea until fairly recently. So you arrived at this island in the early afternoon, and you've now been travelling for probably about 6 hours on this island. A lot of travelling about, so it's getting on for the evening now. And yeah, you as you're thinking this, the sides of the cliff start to, as you're walking along, they start to get a bit lower. They start to sort of gradually fade out, peter off, and come back to the sort of combination of the path sort of leading up a little bit and the cliff tops coming down to meet them, right? And a sort of the ground just sort of starting to level out, and you can start to see ahead of you a bit of foliage and a bit of Greenland coming back, a bit of tree life, a bit of jungle.
Feels like, as they would say in Birmingham, we've been all around the weekend.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And roll perception, please.
20, not nat.
Okay.
So 22.
24.
13.
Three of you.
I've got a toss combo.
Yes, there's one here.
I've got a toss combo in my hand. Where's the toss combo? Oh, where's the
You
cock
just look
wobble
down
gone?
and it's just Malrus.
Just been carrying Malrus this whole time.
Thanks
A
for the
cock
lift,
wobble
Jeff.
playing with a yo-yo in the corner. Like, what the hell?
What happened here?
Why has he got all of his clothes on? Why are you naked?
How did this happen? I got a cock wobble. I'm playing with that.
Yeah, you three of you can hear the sound of water. Not running water, just sort of gently sort of...
Walking water.
Yeah, walking, strolling water. It's important not to run near water.
Has the water got scissors?
No, it sounds a bit like it's got the sound of a lake about it.
Insert sound effect.
Oh, lovely.
And as you continue walking, the light is really starting to fade now. You find yourself in quite a nice clearing, an idyllic location, you might say. There's a nice sort of space with what looks like a sort of. It looks to you like a sort of small circle of stones, about a foot and a half across. With a sort of bare patch of ground in it, surrounded by nice sort of jungle grass, and it's sort of set into a sort of U-shaped alcove in a sort of a bit of cliff face that's a little lower now, but just sort of a bit sheltered and protected. And across this clearing, you can see, what you would either describe as a small lake or a large pond.
This might be a good place to camp for the night, chaps.
This would be a lovely place. If it wasn't on such a shitty island, this would be a lovely place to set up camp. I mean, I think I could probably live here. Again, if it wasn't a shitty, horrible island.
There's a few trees overhead, but it's not dense jungle.
With all these kwombles everywhere.
Can Keth do I'd like to roll an investigation check to make sure that whole little area is safe if we do decide to stop.
What are you looking for?
Make sure there's no
hidden cameras.
No traps, no enemies about, nothing like that in our immediate area. If we're gonna
traps or
traps. We'll go for traps then.
Okay, yep.
I'm gonna do a TC.
You're doing a trap check.
Yeah.
Roll a trap check.
Cool.
Investigation. Yeah.
Yes, please.
22.
22. You can't see any traps.
There are no traps, Derek. There are no traps, Derek.
Oh, nice.
Let me take the. I'll take the bird.
Take the bird of the TC. You did it how I showed you, right? Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Nice.
These stones that are in sort of circle, are they made out of the same material, same colour as the obelisk and the archway?
No, they're just stones.
Okay.
I'm not. When I say stones, I'm not talking like massive. Cool. Literally like rocks.
Okay. Nothing like Stonehenge then, right?
No.
I'm thinking, if you want, you can bed down in the wizard's sleeve.
It's on fire still.
Yeah, some parts of it may or may not still be on fire.
Dip it in the lake.
Oh, that's actually a brilliant idea. Oh, actually, Keth, that's a brilliant idea.
On the bottom of the lake.
Yeah,
the lake just drains.
I'm literally going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me 2 minutes.
Jeff's wandering over just to see if the cockwomble can swim, and he's about to put the cockwomble in the water, and the water level just keeps dropping, and he doesn't quite know why.
You can hear the sound of water going down a plug hole.
Don't get it wet.
Is there a river nearby or a waterfall or something? This is really weird.
You can sit. Griffith's having a drink.
I think that's probably enough. And then Derek picks up the handle, and then, like it's going to do anything to this pocket dimension, he shakes it off. Just rinse it out a little bit.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Fuck. Now I'm trying to think of. I'm just going to.
You're going to have to put it on a ceiling, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
You can't just open it in the mid-air, can you?
No.
You have to find a cave.
I need a surface.
Yeah, you need
like
a cave or something upside down.
Or
it's just full of water at the moment.
Sloped though.
I suppose if you open it on the wall, it would still gravity would throw half of it out.
Yeah, true.
Pardon you?
It was the window. yeah.
That's what they all say.
Tom's just doing the sound effect.
Fuck, lads, I've sort of got
Through my voice.
got a situation now. The wizard sleeve's sort of full of water.
Better than fire.
Any ideas?
Got a pocket pool, Derek.
Pocket pub
Pool?
No, pool tool?
Portal?
Just find an open, an upward slope, and then open the door and back out.
Can you find one of those for me? You are a ranger.
Okay, fine. You could almost. Why don't you just put it on? I don't even know. You need to open it above your head, but then you're going to get very wet.
Yeah, but I need a surface to put it on.
I mean, we could put it on the bark of a tree, and I could bend the top of the tree down.
Yeah.
See if that works. A small tree.
Fuck it.
Incredible Hulk.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna
Bend a tree down like it's a normal thing to do.
How about a sapling then?
Okay, well, we'll just put it on the tree bark and see, see if that works. At least, like you say, if
Some
we
will come
open it
out.
like that, some will come out.
Okay.
Can't you just rip the tree bark off?
And just hold it.
Hold it up there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you are on fire today.
Jeff's stroking his cockwomble in the corner. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess roll a nature check
For me,
to see if you can strip a sufficient amount of bark off to create a door.
okay, a nature check, yeah?
Yeah.
No, roll a nature check. Just check, did anything happen when I put the cockwomble near the water or in the water?
It got wet.
Okay, cool. Okay. A 2.
You strip off like the tiniest little noggin of bark
That's
and
not
present
gonna
it
work.
to Derek.
Here you go.
I need
I'm
more.
very tired.
I know. So am I. Fuck it. I'm just going to put it on a nearby tree and then open it.
A torrent of water rushes out.
Well, I needed a bath.
Along with many these cigarette butts.
Urinal cakes.
Yeah. All the peanuts come
Chewing
washing
gum.
out.
Yeah.
Does he swallow any?
You roll a dex save to not...
Would this count as an area of effect?
No.
Oh, fuck. Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
19 total.
19, you managed to avoid most of the bigger bits.
Most of the bigger bits. Still get some in your mouth, but...
You get a few butts hit you in the face.
Huh? You have to normally pay extra for that.
Nice. 3 jokes in one.
I like that. Well done.
Okay.
What if it was Butt's butt?
Well,
We weren't going to go
that's
there.
a double butt.
Derek's going to open...
bubble butt.
A double bubble butt.
He's going to open the door to the wizard's sleeve. All the torrent of water comes out, blasts in the face. He's going to turn around and go, well, your accommodation awaits.
Your soggy accommodation.
Freshly laundered.
Look, I know it's not the Ritz.
It's the shit.
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed in then. Fuck you. All the beer's in there, mate. Well, shandy, but it'll do for now.
You lose a star for that.
No,
There's a star for the shandy, but not for it being all soggy. And singed.
Everything being destroyed. Yeah.
That's fine, but ruin Keth's beer, you'll lose
Yeah,
a
a star for the shandy and half a star for the jukebox, entirely being full of Sweet Caroline.
Is there any food left in the wizard's sleeve?
Not that isn't ruined.
Yeah. No.
Bloody cop.
Can I find some food
You hungry?
that's soggy, I'd imagine, and walk over to
We got some peanuts
Jeff
knocking about.
and the cockwomble and just try and feed the cockwomble some like soggy peanuts or something.
Okay. Yeah, you
that
pick
went
up a few
different route
peanuts.
than I thought we were going.
You pick up a few soggy piss peanuts.
Yeah.
Well, they've been
They've been
rinsed.
washed.
Yeah, they're cleaner than they ever have been. In this film.
There's significantly less urine on them than usual.
These don't taste like urine. I don't want them.
They haven't got that distinctive pissy flavour.
Are you hungry, Malrus?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
I just thought he looked a little hungry. I'm just going to pat him on the head.
Okay, roll animal handling then.
Have I had to roll any animal? Should I have rolled animal handling for holding him?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
He just likes
With a 16, you give him some peanuts.
Okay, cool.
But he's not got an allergy.
Are you feeding a cockwomble your penis?
And his throat swells up and he's
Jeff patting him on the back like, it's all right.
Luckily,
I wanted to test a theory.
Luckily,
see if he was anaphylactic.
Yeah. Luckily, an emergency EpiPen that we keep by the till washes by.
Is it after midnight? I think is what Paul's wondering.
Yes,
It's not after midnight.
Yeah, we already got him wet. It didn't work.
What's the third one?
That's it.
Yeah.
There's just two.
Don't feed him after midnight. Don't get him wet. And there is a third.
There is a third. Don't
shag him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your cock in them. I think that's what they say in Gremlins.
No cocking of a cockwomble.
Whenever you do, don't fuck these gremlins.
I thought it was some
Okay, Grandpa.
sunlight.
Sunlight, yeah. Something to do with sunlight. But
Sunlight burns
obviously-
them. Yeah. Well, the wet thing didn't work either.
So we having a kip in the wizard's sleeve?
Yeah.
I suggest that one of us keep watch. I'm happy to do it first.
I was going to let Willie too do it.
No, I don't trust him.
Free him. Quick.
Very good.
You're free now, Willie. He's not ready.
As you're sort of discussing this, one of the branches just falls off a tree nearby.
Is there another cockwomble in the tree? Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a 4. Plus 2 is 6.
You don't see any of the cockwombles, but you do see your cockwomble just sort of sitting somewhere towards the tree.
Are you going home?
Just sort of looking innocent.
Wasn't me.
I like it. You turn your back just for 1 second, like a toddler.
Yeah.
Fails.
Doing something completely different.
It's done something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going in
keep
here.
proper
Do you want to
keep
go
your eye
back
on
to
them.
the tree?
It just sits down.
I
and
don't
just
know what
looks
I'm
at you.
talking to it for. Jeff's lost it at this point. He's,
No. Jeff, look, they're very cute. And we're in a lovely forest, if it weren't so fucking horribly terrifying. But I think we should all get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
For as much as we can. I'm going first. So we'll probably want to switch out.
Keep an eye on him,
after a
Derek.
few hours. I will do. Yeah, no. He seems quite... this one seems a lot more chill than that last guy. What happened to him, by the way?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm just going to curl up and go to
He
sleep
just sort
in
of
this armchair.
disappeared, didn't he? Maybe he just moves on. A rolling stone gathers no moss.
But it gathers a cockwomble or two.
I'll take the second shift.
Okay, wicked. I'll wake you up in about, 4 hours?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Cool.
So,
You can have the cockwomble, Derek.
Yeah, I will do. He seems, like I say, he's not much of a cockwomble.
I know there's a bed
womble.
right there. I'm just going to curl up in this armchair and go to sleep.
there's a squelchy armchair that you curl up in. And
It's one of the slash Chesterfield.
Like this one.
the rest of you find the driest spaces possible in the wizard's sleeve to go and have a nap in. Derek, you're sat outside and the cockwomble just sits casually next to you,
Staring at you.
Dutifully.
I'm just gonna stroke it throughout my shift. Really.
Just stroke your
Just sort
cockwomble.
of- I'm just gonna sit by the tree, stroking my cockwomble. Keeping an eye out just in case anybody's watching me.
As the light fades out on Derek stroking his cockwomble.
And as you're sitting on guard, the light fades and night falls, and all seems calm. When all of a sudden you hear a scream.
Oh, fuck.
Two steps forward, one step back. They return to the obelisk to see a new path, heading into the chasm with shoulder to shoulder, nearly all managing to escape being flattened by a boulder. The wizard's sleeve is on fire, there's only shandy, no beer. A pond as an extinguisher. Keth checks that the area is clear. The bucks set up camp, sorts out the sleeve, then rest. Derek stays on watch, giving the cockwomble pets. But what creature made the scream that pierced Derek's ear? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Okay, Roll Britannia listeners, I'm Jerome, and I'd like to begin by thanking the Roll Britannia cast and crew for giving us this opportunity to promote our podcast, D20 The Curtain, where Oklahoma theater geeks hit record and explore their new addiction to Dungeons and Dragons. Let's begin by introducing the crew. I'm Jerome, I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Timothy, and I'm Allie.
I'm Kara, and I'm Nezarin.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm Ula Reed.
I'm Jared, and I'm Jade.
And I'm Jody. I play Lapis.
Like most adventuring parties, we are a diverse group of individuals. A tiefling,
Half-elf,
Aasimar,
changeling,
Earth Genasi,
who come together to save the world.
We didn't come together. We're siblings.
orphans, raised together by our halfling mother.
She died.
And that brought us back together after years apart.
Siblings, tension, and old resentments.
Lots of sibling rivalry. Huh. The Rivalry.
That's a great name. The Rivalry.
Rivalry.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
I want to stab things with my glaive.
You can check out our website, d20thecurtain.com, and listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Poke things till they bleed.
Did we mention Jody's single?
Meow.
Thanks again, Roll Britannia, and we hope you will have fun, be kind, and play the role.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
On Instacart, I can shop a huge selection of pet supplies, from that one brush that scratches him just right, to that extra comfy bed he can't wait to flop down in. And I get everything delivered right to my door in as fast as 1 hour. Okay, settle down. I know it's here. Yes, very exciting. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get a free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.